Rachael Ray and her husband, John Cusimano, have been cooking together for over 20 years. The Food Network host and entertainment lawyer attribute their success in love to knowing who they are as individuals. John and I didn't meet until later in life and didn't get married until we were almost 40. Ray told PUPL in 2021. We knew who we were. We're very good with giving each other space to work on our passions. Viewers got a peek at the couple's dynamic when Cusimano made appearances on The Rachael Ray Show before it ended in 2023. I don't think either of us planned on spending the rest of our lives with anyone else, he said of the daytime TV talk show. It all changed when we met. Now, the celebrity chef is returning with her new A&E shows, Rachael Ray's Holidays and Rachael Ray's Rebuild, both of which premiered on December 8, and her husband will be featured again. From their memorable first date to how they keep their romance alive, here's everything to know about Rachael Ray and John Cusimano's relationship. In honor of Valentine's Day in 2020, Cusimano joined Ray on her cooking show, and the two shared how they first met. According to the chef, they crossed paths at a mutual friend's party who had been trying to set them up for a year. While at the event, Ray and Cusimano noticed each other because they were surrounded by taller people. I like to say we saw each other among a sea of knees, he said. We crossed a crowded room and started talking, and we have talked every day since the night we met, she added. Ray later told PAPL that they hit it off and stayed out until 4 a.m. that evening. Ray and Cusimano dated for several years before they tied the knot in a place they both love, Italy. The couple wed at a Tuscan castle called Castello di Vallona. He came at a point in my life when I had decided I'm not going to chase marriage, Ray told PAPL in 2007. I don't think young men or women should feel pressured into marriage. You shouldn't marry anyone, in my opinion, who you have to try hard for. Cusimano has also said he's happy with a low-pressure approach to their relationship. It's fun to come home after a hard day's work and just cook dinner, he said. The place I'm happiest is curled up in bed with Rachael and the puppy. Returning to Castello di Vallona, 10 years after their wedding, Ray and Cusimano renewed their vows in front of their closest people, including celebrity chefs like Guy Fieri, Ken Oringer, and Anne Burrell, who all took turns cooking for the crowd. The couple flew about 100 of their family and friends to Italy for the celebration, and while the ceremony was a special event in 2015, Ray, Cusimano, and their loved ones have gone back to the castle every year since then. We've done this celebration every year for 10 years, Ray told PAPL in 2015. We're very busy. I have 5 jobs. We don't see everybody often enough, and we probably take them and their friendship for granted. But they make us better people for knowing them. Ray and Cusimano's dog, Isabu, also participated in the big day, walking Ray down the aisle. John tied the little ring box to her, she said. She has a little wreath of flowers around her neck, and my friend, who's an artist, painted her harness, and it was just sort of mixed in with the flowers. She was phenomenal. Ray and Cusimano's decades-long Valentine's Day traditions are rooted in their passion for food and music. He makes me a playlist every year, and I make him his favorite meal, which is pasta carbonara, she told PUPL in 2018. And I give him a bouquet of salamis from around the world, because he just loves pork. What are you gonna do? Ray told PUPL in 2020 that her relationship with Cusimano was still going strong nearly 20 years later because of all they have in common. We actually like each other, have a lot of the same interests, and find it sexy to share bad behavior, like staying up too late, eating the wrong foods, and listening to loud music. Rap, opera, and any of our 3,000 records, wherever we are, she said. Ray added, we love being together. Though Cusimano had been planning to propose, he already had a ring. The moment he chose to pop the question was spontaneous. She was crying because our apartment was under construction, and it wasn't going to be ready for the holidays for our families, Cusimano said on The Rachael Ray Show. I just wanted her to stop crying, so I threw the ring at her head. He continued, she screamed, and I said something which at the time I thought was very charming, but I have no idea what I said. Because Ray and Cusimano love revisiting the place they wed and make a trip back to Tuscany with family and friends annually, they decided to make their spot in Italy more permanent.